All right, let's go. We got to get that clock back up there so we got less boring intro and you guys know when we're ready to start. All right, still getting some stuff set up for my for my new computer. Got a couple more screens made. Got them back again. Working on recording some account updates today for you, so we'll get those in the book, I hope. For anybody who's not familiar with the format of these live streams, we'll talk a little bit with the chat, answer questions. If you guys got stuff that you want to know, maybe do an account review, something like that, then we'll get got audio coming through here for some reason. And then we'll go into the Grand Arena on my alt account, the Darth Loquitur account. Do the same thing again, chat with the chat a little bit, and then we'll go into the main account. I'll record the Iptisio account separately. We'll do that for now. See if we can get that content out to a few more new players so they can maybe get a little more help on those very early Grand Arenas. Not much of a challenge so far over there. Of course, Carbonite 5. You don't expect big challenges coming out of Carbonite 5, but yeah, anyway, we'll get that stuff taken care of separately. Let's go check on chat, see who's here. The lack of background music is ominous, very inquisitorial. Darth Soze's in the house. Blessed Carrot's here. Kyle, how's the new computer? It's pretty fantastic. It's it's running everything all at once and not having any problems. So it's going good. Graphics are real sharp, so everything seems to be completely satisfactory with the new computer so far. We did some video rendering, and the render speeds in this computer are pretty darn fast compared to the old one, so that's nice too. Speed things up a little bit from that end. Inquisitor Corvius says it's the sound of silence. That's funny. Man, I love the sound of silence. I love the original. I like Simon and Garfunkel. I like some of the old stuff like Simon and Garfunkel, Neil Diamond, a bunch of stuff like that. My wife kind of picks on me for it, but yeah. Also, the new version that Disturbed does, I like the Disturbed version's maybe even better than the Simon and Garfunkel version. It's pretty awesome. All right, Strize says, how we doing? Possible drops on the stream again, lowered resolution or bitrate. Lowered the frames per second, so we just went from 60 to 30 frames per second and cut down the resolution a little bit, and seems to be going good. If you guys have any problems, if we're doing that thing where we're cutting out again, just let me know in the chat, and we'll take a closer look at it even more. The lights are green, so it says we're streaming clean, so should be okay. Blessed Carrot says, how did Conquest go for you? Just as expected, you know, on the main account. If we go look at the main account, we got a red box over there, right? No problem. There's a red box on hard mode. If we go to Iptisio, easy mode, we got the red box on easy mode. There you go, red box on easy mode. And then if we go to the Loquitur account for normal, I think I got box 6 here. And, you know, we struggle to get the red box on normal. So it's, I don't know what it is, but I have a harder time with normal than I do with either hard or easy. But that's where I'll end up. I don't think I'll get to the red box. I might pass like one more milestone on the way there, but of course this account doesn't have the Beskar Armor Mando on it, so there's some of that stuff that I can't get because, you know, no BAM. Got to get the camera activated back on that Optisio account. Looks like we had that shut off. Yeah, but but yeah, we have certainly have a lack of progress on the normal version. How'd you guys do? Let me know how you guys did. Griff says, I just slayed a 4 Galactic Legend opponent with my 1 Galactic Legend account. They set 3 on defense. I hope your GAC goes just as well. Wow, Griff, they put 3 on defense and you got through it, huh? Yikes. That sounds pretty good. KN says, appreciate the Q&A in the guild as well. Ha, no problem, man. Grub has a good matchup in Carbonite 5, my first intentional 2-shot on a Vader team that had me on speed. That's cool. Yeah, take him out in 2 shots if you can. I got brick walled normal sector 4 boss. Who's the sector 4 boss? Is that Darth Revan? On the sector 4. Oh, it's Lord Vader. Yeah, that battle was pretty nasty. How did I beat it? I think I just used Sith Eternal Emperor and a bunch of other stuff and managed to get him. Not good, though. I mean, I only got 1 star on the completion and then did 100,000 damage in a hit. So that was rough. It took me 3 or 4 battles to win that, too. I'm pretty sure. All right. Let's see what else we got over here. Benny Lau says, first time in Conquest normal, only getting the first box with no relic in the roster. Oh, no relics at all in your roster? Then I think normal would be rough. Yeah. Yeah, you need at least like a good Geo team or a good Padme team or something to make some progress in normal. Mike C said, took me 3 days to get through him. Oof. Yeah, he was rough. Dude Abide says, gonna barely get the red box for the first time in like 4 conquests. Does that mean you haven't gotten the red box or that you've gotten it easily and this time you're gonna barely get it? It sounds like you're gonna get the red box for the first time in a few. That's good. Red box normal with 5 days left. Spend the extra refresh to get deployable cooling. Was fun to play that again. I ended up a long way off on the total number of battles. I think on all my accounts, I don't think I completed that quest on anything. Yeah, how many battles did I fight? 123 out of 200. So I'm not even close on that. I would have done another 80 battles. Yikes. That would have been a lot. Griff says, I'm grinding out my last 60 key cards on the big account Conquest. Procrastinating it's always a bad idea. Yeah, I have it in my mind, like in the first 2 days, you want to get through like all the way to zone 3. And then, you could start going back and doing some quests. And then I always feel like if I'm done with zone 4 in the first week, then the second week I can work through zone 5 and, go back and do all of the completion quests and still have time to do zone 5. So it's kind of a little bit of a macro thought process, I guess. But yeah, I try to be, get the first 2 zones right away and even, spend some extra refreshes those first 2 days to get ahead of it. So, yeah. I don't want to finish up either. I think way back early, the first one, I didn't go fast enough. And then like the second or third conquest that I did, I started doing the 100 refreshes and got way ahead of it. And then I was done like 4 days early. So when I finished early, then I'm thinking, well, that was just a waste of resources because I didn't have to finish early, so the key is to finish right on time. So, you know, finish on the last day or two, and that way you don't waste a whole bunch of energy. So that's not always easy, but I haven't finished it that far ahead since then. Go into the last few days with some stuff left to clean up and get as far as we can. Easy mode made box 6 because of no Cad Bane, BAM, or good bounty hunters. Yeah, Cad Bane I had from the hyperdrive bundle, so I just stuffed him into a team and got that on easy mode. So that was kind of like cheating, having the Cad Bane. Convenient. Hey DL, challenge is on. Our accounts are almost in identical spots, except you're going for JMK first, where I went with Executor. Let's see who gets both first. All right, that sounds cool. We'll just I won't hurry though. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and getting it at the rate, and we'll see if you can get there before me. I like the Hot Utils Conquest planning tool. There's a Conquest planning tool for Hot Utils. I didn't know that. A little late. Hi, DL. That's okay, Scott. I started the stream a little late tonight. Had some stuff going on and didn't get here quite on time. But yeah, better late than never. Good to have you here. Hot Utils has a Conquest planning tool, huh? Man severely regretted that SLKR rush only because CG changed arena. Yeah, you don't have to regret doing a Galactic Legend, right? Because in the new system, you're going to go further with a Galactic Legend than you would without, certainly. I think. I still think getting a Galactic Legend early on is the way to go. Hasn't changed my mind one bit, and like we've seen from quite a few of the matchups where I have a Galactic Legend and the opponent doesn't, it's clearly an advantage. We put it on defense, and those matchups become that much easier to win. So, yeah, I still think Galactic Legend is the way to go. Cad Bane is in the Galactic War Store, so I'll have to have him next round for Conquest. Yeah, you got 2 more rounds of the same, right? So whatever we had this round, we'll have for 2 more rounds. So if you build the Cad Bane, you'll still be able to use him for the next two Conquests at least. Are you doing Aptitio on stream, or are you doing it offline? My intent is to do it offline. For now. We'll see how it all shakes out. I'll do it sometimes. I'll do it offline for a little while, and then if people like it that way, I'll continue to do it that way. If people just want to see it as part of the mainstream, then we'll put it back on the mainstream. So, but with it on the mainstream gets really long. So that's just, I'm not sure how many people want to sit around for 3.5 hours. So we'll do it offline for a few more, and then see what the people want. So if you feel strongly about it and you want the Aptitio stuff back in the mainstream, just, put it over on the server, send me a chat, let me know. I'll try to give you guys what you want. Honestly, it leaves the roster in a bit of a weird spot. So I decided to go gas next. Yeah, I mean, if you just did like strictly a SLKR rush, then filling out extra teams, go with a gas. You get Padme out of that. You get clone troopers. You get I don't know if you get separatists out of it with the Asajj Ventress or not, but Ewoks you have to build, so you get quite a few teams. Quite a few in the supporting cast. All right, guys, lightsaber alert. We've got quite a few people watching. Not nearly as many lightsabers as we do current viewers. So for everybody watching, if you could grab your lightsaber and stick it through that like button, I certainly would appreciate it. That helps me, helps the channel, helps us get more views on these things. Let's take a quick look at somebody's account. See if we've got time for an account review or two. So here we have somebody who goes by Michaud on the Discord. Darrow, the Galactic Emperor in the game. Part of the Reaper's Empire. Looks active, has a guild. Looks like they're playing, so good to go with the account review. 2.5 million galactic power, about 1 million in ships, about 1.4 in characters. That's really good. Like a 1 to 1.5 ratio is looking good. That's what we like to see. Fleet-wise, Galactic Republic, Empire stuff. Han's Millennium Falcon, Rebel Y-Wing. So some kind of Rebel fleet. Phantom and Ghost are both at 7 stars. Got the Negotiator at 5 stars. No Malevolence yet. Vulture droids down here started. Interesting. So like I often say when I see accounts like this that have one of the capital ships and not the other, 2.5 million galactic power, I feel like we could be further along in the Negotiator, potentially working on the Malevolence already. Don't know if you love your guild or if you're willing to consider moving, but maybe you need a little bit better guild with a little better income on those guild event tokens. It's something that you have to pay attention to, and I don't want to be the guy that's constantly telling people to abandon their guilds and leave, but I spent a long time in a guild, and I went from being one of the lower ranked players in the guild. I moved up through the guild. I got my SLKR, and then at some point I was the strongest character in the guild or strongest player in the guild by far. I was soloing the Sith raids. And, I stayed in that guild for probably 3 or 4 months in that situation before I finally moved to another guild. And looking back over my shoulder, it was nice. It was fun. It was, I don't know, I felt like I was contributing back to the guys that had helped me along so far. But at the end of the day, I should have moved guilds a lot sooner. And it really slowed me down on my main account and took a really long time to get those capital ships. So just something to consider for yourself. Think about it. Don't just settle for a mediocre guild. Once you get some of your stuff going on for dark side, get a few characters for light side where you could participate. See if you can push yourself up into a better guild. And, what I always said was, yeah, I know I could move to a better guild, but I really like the players. I like hanging out with these guys. They're a friendly crew. And that's true, but then once you move to a different guild, you'll find that it's a different friendly crew and it's different people, but there's a lot of good people in the game, so think about your guild. Got the Sith Eternal Emperor already at 2.5, so that's nice. The stuff that comes with that, Vader, Palpatine, Troopers, Thrawn. Also has a Commander Luke team in here. Yoda, Kenobi, Han Solo. Got Padme in here, Grievous. Trey is built up a little bit, that's nice. Some other stuff here in the middle. Qui-Gon looks like he may have the Omicron on there, so that's good. Looks like a pretty good build path. Got quite a bit of stuff. Got the Mandalorian, 7 stars. Yeah. Nice. I'm trying to think what might be next on his build path. So I see the Sith Eternal Emperor, of course. The Luke team is built. We've got Jedi Knight Revan, but not Darth Revan yet? Or am I just missing him? Let's look for Sith Empire. Okay, so maybe that's, the the Jedi Knight Revan, and now he's working on the Darth Revan and Malak side of that. That makes a lot of sense for Grand Arena, for instance. You get 2 really good teams with the Revans, then you get an extra leftover team with the Old Republic that you can do some stuff with. So if that's the path that the player's going, makes sense. What to do after that? Honestly, I think for anybody who can manage the Razor Crest, I think the Executor journey has to go in here as a high priority. So I would probably, I see Queel, I see Mandalorian, Grief Karga, all that stuff. So hopefully that's something that's being worked on. But I would do that Darth Revan, get that Malak, and then I would, in the meantime, keep working on these characters to get the Executor up and running. That helps your fleets, helps you in Grand Arena, helps your guild and territory war. It's probably the best next move. And then a light side Galactic Legend, Kenobi or something like that. Follow afterwards. Looking back over my shoulder, I selected Cat and Kenobi. And maybe even on my own Loquitur account, if I had selected the Executor and done that before Kenobi, that probably would have been a better choice. I didn't feel like I wanted to go after that Razor Crest. I wanted to go after Cat. But I can't say that it's a wrong decision or a regret. I don't know that I feel that strongly about it. But if I have it to do over again, I probably would talk to myself and talk me into doing the Executor first. Just because if you lose your fleet placement and start losing out all those crystals, it's a pretty bad deal. And right now in the Loquitur, we've got a couple Executors already in here. One of them's at 5 stars still. So he is occasionally beatable. But, the guy who's invested in all of his stuff and got him at 7 stars, he pretty much just sits in first place. He doesn't change out his fleet to help anybody. He just sits there, and we all have to fight for second. So once you start losing that fleet placement, it's inconvenient. So probably wouldn't have been a bad thing to go for that Executor right after C. Food for thought for people coming up and wondering what to do next. All right, let's go over here and check on the chat. Is C still your first choice of GL after you've stabilized your account? Assuming you can't get R8 for JMK or Lord Vader. So JMK, you still need a 7-star Wat Tambor. So if you say, I can manage Relic 8, I can do all this stuff, I'm going straight for JMK, your timeline is still based on when you can get a 7-star Relic 7 Wat Tambor, which for most people, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it's going to be a year or more from the time you start the game until you get that character to 7 stars. And I would hate to be just all the other requirements done and just be sitting there waiting for 2 or 3 months trying to get my last Watt shards. So for me, that doesn't feel like the right first thing to try to do. Lord Vader, similarly, you need gas first. And again, you can get gas first and go into Lord Vader first, but it's a longer journey. I like C. I like C not necessarily because C is the best Galactic Legend, but because he has the best journey. You get troopers out of it. You get Anakin. You can build a Padme team using that Anakin. You can put the Anakin in with Qui-Gon Jinn. There's, instantly as soon as you relic it, you get another GAC team out of that. So the amount of teams that you can build and the way that your account works as you're building it is quite nice. It's, to my opinion, the smoothest build. My second favorite would be Rey, and that's because I think out of all the other Galactic Legends that you could build first, she has really the most versatility. She can do everything in the game with good success, You can put her with a bunch of different types of teams. She's very flexible. You can use her on defense or offense. And, her build is a little more clunky than C. You have to build some other prereq teams. But yeah, C and Ray would be my choices for the first GL. SLKR is okay too. I mean, that's what a lot of people do. The Finalizer fleet is okay. It's a good to get that fleet in the bank. But I don't know. I'm kind of less impressed with SLKR. And really, you just get the first order stuff. And you can make a pretty good leftovers team out of him with Kylo Ren unmasked and the Trooper and stuff like that. But as soon as you make a good team out of the leftovers, then your SLKR team is less good. And if you put the best team with SLKR, then you really struggle to make another good second team out of the first order. So I think the stuff that you get out of Rey, you easily get, Fin Poe team on defense, plus you get Jedi Training Rey on offense, plus you get Rey with whatever you want to put her with. My opinion. DL, as an Imperial Trooper guru, what's your view on Iden Versio? My view on Iden Versio is that she's potentially busted. We've put the Omicron and gotten her up and running on my main account, and also working on her over here on the Loquitur account. So if this is an answer for you, she has a Zeta and she has an Omicron put on her for Grand Arena on the Loquitur account. I guess you'll see that in this week's account review. So I'm not going to recommend this to anybody yet. Okay, don't run out and do this and say that it's a good thing, because it's a theory. So with her leadership, and especially because, with the attacks out of turn, they gain turn meter. This team, if you bring it in against something like Geos or Mon Mothma or a lot of teams that have a bunch of attack out of turn, maybe even CLS, the only real way that they can slow you down is daze or stun. And if you were to build this team with high tenacity, then potentially you put that out of reach as well for most opponents. So we put tenacity mods on her. I have to see where this goes. The Magma Trooper, if you look at the Magma Trooper, he has extra tenacity as well. Where is it? I know I set this up somewhere. Come on now, guys. Where is it? Okay. So with the Magma Trooper, the passive here is an extra 30% tenacity for all Imperial Troopers. So if you can get your tenacity up about 130, 140, and then with the tenacity from there, they'll all be about 160. It becomes real hard for the opponents to put debuffs on. And then I'm thinking of it either as an offensive counter for certain teams, or just put it on defense and let the opponents figure it out. So for right now, with weak characters in here, I think maybe it goes on defense. But I'm playing around with it a little bit, but I think her Omicron is really good. So Stark we've already got, Snowtrooper we've already got, so we put them here. And then we got to start building up some other troopers to go with the main team. So that's the issue right now. We'll have the Iden Versio, but then we'll have to figure out, how to make these other troopers fully effective. Nabokov would say you could just instantly put Piet with Vader, and you don't have to worry about that anymore. But no, I think we'll relic Gideon, build up a couple other troopers behind that, and start working on them, and have two trooper teams. So I definitely think she's good and worth the wait. Griff says he agrees. Don't be afraid to trade up guilds early on. With that said, I think I finally found guilds that I won't be leaving on both accounts. Everybody pushes everyone more than most, and both are top 50 in territorial wars. Nice. The Dude Abide says, I'm glad I got SLKR first rather than C for one reason. Soloing the Heroic Sith raid is a huge income boost. Yep. The timing on the Heroic Sith raids for me is always like in the middle of the day, and I can't play because I'm at work. So I just get whatever I get out of that raid, and I haven't been able to get good income out of that on any of my accounts really for a long time. So it's what it is. I mean, I don't mind. But SLKR can get top score pretty easily, go through the whole raid. Yep. Griff says, I agree. SLKR has aged poorly compared to Rey. I like her build more now. Nice, that's cool. Akbar Ami wiped the floor with crew today. Relic 7 crew and OG R5 Phasma Magma First Order Trooper used R5 Akbar, R6 Leia, Fulcrum, Gear 9, R8 Fulcrum, Gear 9 Stormtrooper Han, Gear 12 Cara Dune. Not even close. All right. So the Akbar Ami is, in your opinion, worth it then, huh? So you used the Akbar, Leia, Fulcrum at Relic level, and then just threw in a Gear 9 Han and Cara Dune. Interesting. So, yeah, that's interesting because your weakest characters get the extra turn, right? So if you've got two weak characters in there that are always taking the assists, that doesn't seem like it's helping your Fulcrum that much. Interesting. If anybody has video of how they play with the Omicron on Akbar, I'd be curious to see how that works out. All right. Let's get into this Grand Arena, see what we can do over here. We got a win in our last round. We had our opponent on with us. It was interactive. That was fun. We don't need to go back and look at that. Let's look at our opponent for the round this time. Stats, 5.3 million galactic power, 2.2 in ships, 3 in characters. So roughly double our galactic power. Yikes. 171 in fleet, number 77 in squad arena. And kind of like you'd expect out of a 5 million galactic power account, we've got quite a lot of stuff. Interestingly, though, negotiators only 6 stars, no malevolence. A lot of the other stuff is finished out, but not that great on his premium capital ships. So that's interesting. I'm not sure how much of an advantage that gives us in fleet, but it's at least something. Galactic Legend-wise, he's got 2 GLs. He's got both the Sith Eternal and SLKR. All of the stuff that comes with that. A CLS team, Padme team. General Skywalker here, 4 Zetas, Gear 12. Ewoks at Relic level. Cody, Qui-Gon. Guess he's going for JMK next. Ayla Secura there, Mace Windu. So he's probably getting close on his 3rd Galactic Legend. Zoiks. Speed-wise, CLS is his fastest non-GL character at 268. If you look at the characters that are in this account, it looks pretty scary. When you start looking at the mods, it doesn't look too scary at all. So if my opponent ever happens to watch this, yeah, you got to get these characters faster. There definitely has to be a focused effort on this account, I would think, to get faster mods, get these characters running faster. So lots of stuff, lots of, let's say, threat level in terms of the account build, but not going to be executed in too scary of a way. All right, so we've got the SLKR on defense in the top zone. Is this auto deploy? It's not auto deploy because they're all lined up. And then Sith Eternal Emperor down here. With the Triumvirate and Darth Vader. Okay. All right. So he took a couple battles against my Grievous. He took a couple battles against the Geos. And then it looks like he's not getting through the Sith Eternal. And then over on ships, did he play? Didn't even try. My goodness. So we have to get a 2-zone clear. 2-zone clear. I'm pretty sure we're not getting past SLKR. Pretty sure that this zone's just out. Not going to happen. This zone. Wow. Take a look at the Sith Eternal. 503, 123. We could try to nest on this Padme. Yeah, I think we could probably nest this Padme and then just start throwing everything we have at this Sith Eternal Emperor. A GL on each front wall looks tough to beat. Yeah. Yep. This kind of defense is what makes me glad I have the General Grievous with Zeta Newt built to be able to get through C on D. Yeah, I put Grievous on defense. I guess maybe I shouldn't have done that. I really didn't expect him to put both Galactic Legends on offense, or on defense. I guess should pay more attention to that in the future. All right, so what do we have? What do we have to get through this? We've got probably the troopers, the clone troopers are our best bet to actually get through the battle. What can we use to knock down the initial stuff? Do we use Imperial Troopers, Vader? We've got a Padme team. Let's take a poke at this Padme team with Nest. See if we can get the party started in the right way. The Yoda shouldn't be too much of a problem, unless he has high potency on Yoda for some reason, which would be weird. 71%. So he's got a small chance to mess with me. Not too much. The Shock team makes things inconvenient, though. Because Shock will hide Anakin and be super annoying. It's about the only thing I have to try, though. Or should I try Empire? If I do Empire and I get to go first, do I have enough power to take out that Anakin? That's the question. I feel like I want to try Nest first and see if I can make that work. Can try Padme or something to take out the sides, and then Geos to clean up Solo C. I think my Geos were on defense too. Yeah, Geos were on defense. We don't have the Geos. Well, let's get in here and see if we can get a cheesy win against this Padme team. Shock screws things. My nest lost to a Padme shock today. It definitely makes things less convenient, for sure. We're going to try to weaken the Yoda so that Shock may prefer to put stuff on Yoda. And then we'll try to sneak hits in on Anakin where we can. I really don't care too much if Anakin gets mad and does the counterattack on me. That comes before my turn technically ends, so it's fine. Okay. Maybe we'll give that Shakti a good hit herself. Get that started. Okay, Yoda gets buffs. All of this stuff as expected. Okay, now we're going to start working on Anakin, hoping that Shakti will try to help Yoda. There we go. Helped Yoda. That means that I have to hit him again, so she helps him again. Just keep swapping back and forth. Now, see if we can get a hit on Anakin. Did get the stun off. That's inconvenient. Lost a turn to the stun. Okay, we'll go over on Shakti. Got to hit the character that we can actually crit, otherwise we'll be in trouble, I think. Okay. Got stunned again. Okay. Come on, Kenobi, get your taunt up. Quit being useless. All right, let's get a big hit on Anakin. I'm going to have to go back over to Yoda. Maybe. Maybe Anakin can be killed. Get him. All right. Step one. Okay. Who's up for the grabs? Yoda. See you, man. Oh, he made it. He didn't die. 2 minutes left. Come on, Nest. We gotta hurry now. Get him. Okay. Cutting down the amount of turns that they can take. That gives us more turns that we can take. Let's get a big hit over here. All right. Looks like we're going to be able to sort this out after all. I hope. Just hit on Kenobi over here. We're not going to hit Padme. We don't want to. Okay. Yeah. No. Needed to use basic right there because she had the foresight up. Do that on him. Minute 16 to get through this Padme. Let's take that. All right. Just Kenobi left to go. Got it. Got it. 74 banners. All right. We just got to get through this Sith Eternal Emperor. We got to find a way to make this work. So you think Padme to start. I don't mind the idea of Padme first. Let's take a look at that. Just pile in the good stuff and see if we can get through. We can get rid of a lot of the buffs, the debuffs with with these and see if we can take out the sides. Not sure if we can get the Sith Eternal down, but just look to get down the sides and we'll be happy. With Grandmaster Yoda and the Padme team, Nest should walk through this, says Griff. Yeah, he gives a lot of extra buffs that we can remove that give us ramping damage, so that actually helped to have him in there. Omicron, Qui-Gon Jinn, and Annie. That doesn't work against Sith Eternal. You bring in the Qui-Gon Jinn against C, and you just lose. That is a losing matchup. All right, let's get in here and try this. Okay, he's linking up Yoda and Anakin. Yikes. All right, let's get over there. Not looking pretty so far, is it? Let's get this up. Who do we kill first now? I feel like we almost have to kill Scion first because he's just going to be taunting anyway. Oh, ouch. That Vader. That Vader is some serious business, boys. Oof. One defeated enemy. All right, well, Merciless Massacre is down for a second anyway, so that's at least something. What should we put in here next? Troopers? Or our own Vader? You know, I guess technically, no, because if I can only clear 2 up here, that doesn't work. It only works if I can clear C. All right, so even with some mediocre mods, that was some pretty hard hitting stuff right there. Troopers, I guess, right? They'll get to go first, but hopefully we can finish off the ads. Traya dead first would be ideal. Had pain all over us, though, so I don't know if Anakin had pain on at that moment, but I feel like he was in pain. Gideon down. That's no good. All right, let's link up Stark. Get some buffs up. Start working on Traya. Oof. I'll just focus Traya. All right, Piet. Oh, man. Oof. Nothing. Holy cow. We'll flail one more team in here, and then that's probably going to be it. I don't feel the need to go up and battle all of his other teams because if I'm not going to win the GAC, then it doesn't matter if I get some more banners. I really either have to beat this team or we're just done. Rex. Call him to assist. Put this down here. Throw the grenade. All right. Do not kill my 5s. He needs to sacrifice himself for the greater good. You need to be killing other characters who are not 5s. Link him up. I don't care if you link him up. Just don't kill him. There we go. All right. We've sacrificed. Just got to get Vader out of here before he goes crazy. All right, that's good. Now let's get him out of here. Come on, super clones. Let's see. Let's go back here. Just keep him alive. All right. What it is. When he gets to the ult, he pretty much just wins instantly, right? I feel like we just lose right on the spot. Aerial advantage isn't going to do that much because he takes reduced damage from effects like that. So we'll wait until we get him down a little further before we try that nonsense. Let's try it. Yeah, it's not very impressive. Maybe we'll get another one off. We're running fast. Okay, link me up. I don't care. Shakti needs some healing. All right, let's put this on Rex. Get a bunch of clone turns. Do it again. Come on, boys. All right. This is about it. This is about all we got. We got to get in here. We're about to lose 2 clones. Got him! What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm streaming.
Oh, we made your birthday cake.
Well, come on in. Join the party.
Here.
Don't light my hair on fire.
Here, you can... We put the candles on for you.
I guess I got a belated birthday cake, y'all. So it's the weekend, and they were baking. 94, huh?
Sorry, I put it wrong. I put it on wrong. Sorry.
That's fantastic.
All right, blow them out.
All right.
Bye.
Love you guys.
Love you.
Oh, man, 2 presents very close back to back. We got a cake, and we beat the Sith Eternal Emperor. All right, we got through him. Yeah, happy birthday. That was from like a week ago. Or from the middle of last week, anyway. Look, I love a family with a sense of humor that puts your age at 94 on the cake. That's fantastic. All right, so we've got the Jedi Knight Revan team back here, and Phoenix. So let's do this. Yep. Just him, no Wat Tambor. I think we're fine. The wise Inquisitorius. Way to play off that C win reaction as your cake reaction. Yeah. I acted excited, but it was just because I beat C. Oh. All right. Kanan. All right. Harrison Dula down for the count. Ezra. And if I get these 2 zones, then I got the GAC 1, right? So we pass through the sea, and that should get us the victory, I think. 351. All right, these are some pretty low-level Jedi. I think we can take this in and just stomp them. Do we want to take out one more team up front? Yeah, we'll go mess around. We'll go mess around with Qui-Gon Jinn when we're done with this. We'll just hit this with a massive hammer. Ain't no party like an overkill party. All right. Do that. We'll do this. Jolie Bindo. Bastila. Zalbar. Mission accomplished. Done. 65 banners back here. All right. 596 on the scoreboard. If he can come in here later and clear up my fleets, he can win. There's nothing we could have done about that anyway. What do we want to take on with Qui-Gon? Bounty Hunters or Grievous? Let's take on Grievous with Bounty Hunters, with Qui-Gon and a bunch of little guys. Ayla, Bastila. Seems good. See what we can get done in here. Darth Sidious turns 94. Epic win. The power of the Sith. All right. Let's see. We actually got to kill Wat Tambor. Well, I guess we're stuck behind this guy for now. Nothing we can do there. Okay. Let's kill the Wat Tambor. Oof. Oof. That's kind of where you think you have some damage, and then you find out you don't actually have as much damage as you thought. Man. Come on, Qui-Gon Omicron. Kick in. Look at that. The Wat Tambor is all healed up already. That is a fantastically tough Wat Tambor. And there we lost our Qui-Gon. Man, we got wrecked. We got wrecked, boys. Guess that Wat was just too much for us. Even with all that Qui-Gon damage, what we did was quite unimpressive. It was only a relic 1 Wat. I didn't think he was going to be that tough. All right, that's going to be it. I don't think there's anything else we can beat. Down to our scrub teams here. But hey, 5.5 million galactic power. All right. Yikes. Let's go join the raid here before we get off the screen so that we don't forget to do that. All right, guys, what'd you think of that? What'd you think of that craziness? Basti solo. Since when did B2 taunt? Yeah, that was the tank tech. It was the tank tech off of Wat Tambor. Yep. All right. I think I'm just going to get into the GAC on the main account. With the whole birthday thing, I didn't know they were doing that for me. So let's get through the Grand Arena on the main account, and then I can go hang out with the family and eat a piece of birthday cake. So I'm suddenly in a hurry where I wasn't before. So yeah, I think I'll just dive right in on this main account. Just do them back to back. View the round. On last round, we had the Adamant End. He got 2 zones and got stopped on the 3rd zone. We got stopped on ships. That's where it ended, so we won that matchup. We're against Russ now, who's a loyal friend. Some kind of a Russian-looking guild over here. 7.3 million galactic power, 3 in ships, 4 in characters, 4-star Executor, and a bunch of GLs. We'll take a look at that in a second. Capital ship-wise, Malevolence, Finalizer, Negotiator, Executor, 4 stars. Everything but the Radis up and running. So no real advantage for us in fleets, just that, he doesn't have a 7-star Executor. Character-wise, SLKR, Jedi Master Luke. Jedi Master Kenobi as well. Skywalker's in here. Revans, Malik. Jedi Training Rey. There's Luke here. Of course, Zam. With the Omicron at 321 speed. Zoiks. Qui-Gon's in here, I believe. Got Bad Batch up and running. So all this stuff that he's got, and he's really close to having Lord Vader as well. So he's about to get his 4th Galactic Legend. Looks like to me. He's got all the stuff going. Qui-Gon Jinn here with the Omicron. And then Iden Versio with the Zeta. But no Omicron yet. Right, this is the Zeta, I think. Yeah. So I just saw the 2 Omicrons. I don't know if Chirpa's got one or something. They really need to put an Omicron symbol on these guys so that we can start knowing who's got an Omicron. That would be a big benefit to me in scouting. So I wish they would put that in. Lol says, I realized with like 3 days left to do Conquest that I haven't done any of it. Whoops. I'm still thinking about C cleanup with clones. I don't think it's a strong matchup. I don't think it's something you want to plan for. It's something that you do if you have to. And we were close. I think, like, if he would have got off the ult and killed some clones, then we'd have been done. That's where he would have finished us off. All right, so my defenses, I put the same kinds of things that I've been putting on the defense for the last quite a few Grand Arenas. We got the Rey, Qui-Gon, Fin Poe. Put the Bad Batch there for him to deal with. Same thing up front here. Put the Zam team on defense, Grievous, Bounty Hunters with Zam, the crew team here. And then this team is just trying to steal banners. Dooku doesn't get his solo missions on this account, so he just sits in another team. All right, so similar, this guy has put a bunch of stuff on defense. We got the Bad Batch here, Mon Mothma. We could save Nest for that. Grievous with Poggle in the lead. Some mixed in Geos. And then this is Beskar Mando with some stuff. If there was a Vandor Chewbacca in here, this team might be kind of scary, but as it stands, I don't think it's that bad. We got stuff that can deal with that. Over here, we're looking at CLS. How's his Han looking for speed? 230. I think my Han's faster than that, right? I can never remember. I sped up my Han, and now I keep forgetting what his speed is. It's not all that impressive, though, I'll tell you that. It's not a lot of speed. Where are we at with the rebels? I probably need to kill him 260, so we're good. I probably need to get this team without using my own C-3PO. So that's a little bit sketchy. But if he's got Kenobi on the back wall and I give away my C-3PO, then I don't have a counter for his JMK anymore. So how does that work? I don't think that even works if I take my C-3PO out, does it? I'd have to put R2 back in. I suppose I could put R2 in instead. It should probably work then. I think we did that a couple Grand Arenas ago. Troopers on defense. 277 speed on Piet. He's the only speed threat, right? 270 on Stark. So maybe I will just trooper his troopers. There's no Hux here, so we can JTR this. Troopers, CLS. And then what do I want to do against these Night Sisters? What do you guys like to do against Night Sisters? I always like to use Darth Vader on them and just smash them into smithereens. Overkill them. It's another one of those teams that if you underestimate and you try to come back in, kill them again later, it's it's bad. It's not something I want to do. So I think maybe I would just use Vader and just smash through the Night Sisters. That Mon Mothma team could work. That could work because we resist a lot of debuffs with that team. And he's got a Saj in the lead instead of the Talzin. 50% chance to remove turn meter. What do you guys use against Night Sisters? I'm curious. Curious to know. All right, let's do the CLS versus CLS battle first. And I am going to swap out for that R2 and keep my C-3PO just in case we have to deal with a Kenobi on the back wall. And that's going to be the plan. Like this. Him first, spread buffs, 10%, pass him around again. The option to kill CLS without C-3PO would be GG plus Newt. I got them on defense, Griff. My GG and Newt are on defense. So what are we looking at for speeds with these guys? 289. So you think this won't work? Will work or won't work, Griff? I swear we've used this before, that we've used this exact comp before and beat CLS teams with it. Kill their Chewbacca, kill their 3PO and Chewie, and then the team usually goes down pretty fast. R2 works for this round. Didn't know GG was on defense. I always put Grievous on defense, literally, like very, maybe even stupid how predictable I am about that. But yeah, I throw him on defense all the time. All right, the regular Chewbacca. Stun him down. And he... I don't want all the counterattacks, right? Okay, let's do this for now. Get off some counterattacks. Yeah, we'll do this. That should be enough to kill him. 3PO and Chewie. Shrug it off. Give him some blinds. Get in for a stun. Change stance because I don't want to be confused. Stun Han Solo. Or not. Alright. Done. Was that a 73 banner win? Not bad. Not bad. 2 banners dropped. Okay. It looks like GG is becoming more popular on offense. That's true. He is. I should probably start saving him for offense. That would probably be a good thing. All right, let's bring in the JTR squad here. We'll throw in another random robot with her. Get this IG in here. That should be fine. Get the damage immunity on him. Control the turn meter. Seems like we're okay. Griff says, well, that CLS team didn't put up a fight. Yeah, it's always nice when you have at least a little bit of a mod advantage over your opponents. We'll do the hand wave on Phasma. We'll do this to try to get exposes up if we can. Nothing. Unexposed. Let's do this guy first. Pop a shot off on him. Kill the Executioner. Nice. Get back over here. Got an expose on him. That's good. Let's see if we can get an expose over here. Okay. Now we just got to deal with this guy for a second. Let's do the hand wave on Phasma again. No free turn meter for you. Give him the stick. And that should be it, right? Yep. Good. Basic. Wiggle. One more turn till Illuminated Destiny. We'll do that. Dodged. Okay, now we really got to deal with this Kylo over here. Hand wave this. Illuminate our Destiny. Get the healing immunity onto him. And give him the stick. Give him the lightsaber. Oh, we didn't give him enough stick fast enough. He took out our guy. Phasma never gets to move. I love that about this comp. There's like one character that just doesn't get to play. It's pretty fantastic. Maybe I should control Kylo in the future. Take him out. My troopers can kill this, but I feel like it's a bit of overkill, but you do not want to let troopers get off the chain on you, so I think just an overkill party. Although I could use these on the Night Sisters too, right? We could just come in here and brutalize the Night Sisters. There's other things we could do with the Night Sisters, though. Let's do this. crush his troopers with mine. Kyle says, had to deal with the kids. What did I miss, DL? You missed everything. Life, the universe, and everything. Hey, look, guys, you got no turn meter. What's this Relic P8 Piet doing over here? Boop. Nothing. Doing nothing. That's what he's doing. Range trooper. Bye. You know, I should have saved these guys for the back wall because Darth Revan and whatnot. I've still got GLs though, right? So we'll still have 2 GLs when we see the back wall. That'll be fine. We'll figure something out. Let's do Palpatine, Vader, Wat Tambor, and do we even need Thrawn? We'll take Thrawn. We'll take Thrawn just for banner recovery because we'll probably get hit by a Night Sister at some point. So tank tech or weapon tech on him. We should just be able to take out Talzin, possibly Daka. We should be in good shape, no problems. Should be a crushing victory on our behalf. As long as we put weapon tech on Vader, then they can't resurrect when we kill him. That's the whole idea here. We'll go with the Force Crush first. Bring it in. Call out Talzin right away. Not even going to mess around with that. Get Daka out of here. We did not get Daka out of here. That's not good. Okay, big smash again. Call. We can kick the zombie. That'll save all of our banners. Good. 66. Moving on through. Let's see the back wall. What do you got? What do we got? What are we dealing with? The Zam Bounty Hunters. An Omicron-Rendar. And a Newt Watt. Let's just call it a yucky team, right? So yucky, I think, is the key word here. How do we deal with Dash Rendar? Jedi Knight Revan deals with Dash Rendar, no problem. These teams we can deal with Galactic Legends if we need to. Let's go back up front. Yeah, interesting. So he put the Grievous here. He put that Newt team back there. How do we beat this Grievous team then? What's the best way to do that? Let's use our nest here. Ah, man, I hate that Cara Dune in here. It makes it so annoying to deal with this team. With Nest. It's still possible, but it's also possible that if you get just exactly the right RNG that you never actually kill Cara Dune ever. She just resurrects every single time. So that's inconvenient. We're still going to try it, though. I feel like it's... Or we could do Traya here. We could just do Traya. Kill this team off with Traya. Use Nest somewhere else. Where else would we use Nest? Not there, not there, not there. Certainly not against Bad Batch. Treya could get to the Vandor Chewbacca here. Not Treya, Nest. Does Nest win this, or is there just too many damage over times? The dot's got to be stuck through tenacity, so I don't know. What does he have that kills Nest? Prepared allies gain turn meter. This is all can't be evaded, or the attack can't be evaded or resisted. The attack can't be evaded or resisted. So that just happens then. We get dazed, we get all this stuff. Stun them for 1 turn. Stop right there. So, I mean, technically he can daze us for a couple rounds, right? But other than that, does Nest beat Dash Rendar? Pretty weak Dash team, to be honest. Can beat it with a good bit. Dash will daze her. He'll daze her. He'll stop the counterattacks, but I can just walk in with my regular attack and hit Vandor. Right? I mean, all this stuff dies to Nest. Just in regular turns. Unless there's somebody that can steal my turn meter, which I don't think there is, then it shouldn't be too much of an issue. What's her potency looking like? 38%. Honestly, I think Nest is a pretty good bet here, right? Yes? No? I think so. I think we're dazed for a couple turns, but my Nest is not too slow. I think we do have a speed arrow on her, right? Yeah. 241. It's not horrible. At least they won't run circles around her too much. All right, we're going to try it. We're going to get dazed, but I think we'll be able to work through the daze. If we can't, then I will have learned something important for future Grand Arenas. All right, there's the daze. We knew that was coming. Let's return the favor with dazes of our own. Okay. Yeah, see, we're still going to get our turn. So I'm okay with that. And then here the daze is going to wear off. It didn't. We're still dazed. And we're getting damage over timed. Okay. Now we're stunned. And he's getting a lot of protection back. We're not dazed anymore, though. Getting some attacks in here. Now we're dazed again. Okay. That is a lot of protection up that they're getting. That is a crazy amount of protection up. And Vandor is standing tall. What's giving them all that protection up? Is that something on Dash that I didn't read or don't know about? That is a lot of protection up. Okay. To no avail. They're still going to get them. Dash is down. We're about to get back in the counterattack business. Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Girl? Not guys. Let's just do it, Nest. Okay. Spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen the movie. Nest is not a guy. All right. 64 banners. It's okay. It's a little bit clunky, but we work through it. If it's a relic team with a faster dash, then I think we got issues. So we'll take the triumvirate in here. Get this out of the way. Do we need a tank to go along with it, or are we good to just put in the regular triumvirate? There's not a whole lot of damage there. They don't have the POW for offense up. They don't have a lot of stuff for damage. I think we just go in like this. Go in with 3. Which movie is Nest in? Solo. Same movie as Kira, Mother of Dragons. Oh wait, I'm mixing my genres. Sorry. For anybody who doesn't know, the actress who plays Kira, Amalia Clarke, is also the lady who plays Daenerys in Game of Thrones. Almost said Lord of the Rings. Really mixing up my genres. All right, let's work on Cara Dune back here. Everybody else will kill themselves for me. Go, guys, go. Hurry up. Get yourselves dead. All right, let's go back here. See if we can kill Baze. Bazed and confused. Let's just do this. Let's see what that gets us. Cooldown increases. Okay. Smash him. Done. Solo is very forgettable. Kyle tenacity to the max. All right, so what are we going to do against Bad Batch? Padme? I honestly haven't fought that much against Bad Batch. I mean, the initial Daze stun combo was pretty nasty, right? So we got to be ready for that. We either have to deal with it or work around it. Do you guys know if there's a good counter for that? I can just GL it too. So we can potentially use a GL there. These teams in the back wall, potentially not as nasty as Bad Batch. This team, the Newt team looks bad to me. What about these bounty hunters? The bounty hunters are probably easy for I think JKR on these guys. Do you think we should just use JKR? They'll get their first turns and they'll get to go and do damage, but then, you know, we've got Savior, we've got the Tenacity up, we've got a bunch of stuff. So this team should work against this bounty hunter team, right? We could just target Zam, kill her, take the threat out, finish everything off. I like to use CLS for Bad Batch. Yeah, we already burned through our CLS team. Padme on Bad Batch is fine. the Newt team can be rough. Okay. All right. Well, let's try this first and see if we can make it through this Zam team with our JKR. Resisting all those debuffs is really nice. Get on in there with Yoda. Make short work of this Zam if we can. Okay. There we go. We're going to go over and hit Bosk. We're actually going to destroy Bosk. Yes, look at that. Nice. Once Zam's gone, the threat's pretty much gone. Seems like a good counter. I'll credit my Loquitur opponent. He made the team look foolish with his JKR team, so he clued me into this as a good idea. Just took it from him yesterday, watching him do it. So you think the Padme Cat works here? Select squad. And we put that C-3PO in here. So that, you think that works, guys? Is that looking good? Would Geos work on the Newt team? We'll go take a look at that, but that could be an interesting idea. That could be an interesting idea. If they don't have a lot of area effect, then maybe it works. Okay, we can't get by Wrecker. We just got to do our thing. Oh, we can get by here. See if we can kill Echo. I don't think so, not in one hit. We probably could have killed Omega in one hit. Maybe should have done that. Okay, let's get rid of all these dazes. Get our stuff going on here. Let's call her to assist. Confuse Wrecker a little bit if we can. Okay. Tons of courage. Look at our courage stacks. Tech, I think, is the one I like the least right now. Get Tech out of here if we can. Oi. Passed up the chance to kill Omega again, and I guess that's a mistake. All right, get Tech out of here. Thank you. Hunter can go away too. Okay. Ooh. What was that? That was entirely too much damage. Smash. Should have killed the Omega on that very first turn. Just taking her out. She has way too much healing protection up. Stuff like that for those guys. Lesson learned. Take the free kill on her first. Okay, so Geo's work on the Newt team. That Newt team has a ton of relics on it. The B1. I think the B1 would be sitting there spamming all kinds of crazy stuff on us and make our life difficult. So yeah, I don't like that. I think the best team against this Newt team is probably, let me think, SLKR. Hux. See what else we got in first order. A couple other guys in there. Hit, reset. No problem. I don't think they've got anything that can contest this. I could probably just do it with SLKR. I don't even know if I need Hux. There will be a brute up first, right? Geo's work on Newt, but not that comp. I would avoid it personally. We've still got Mon Mothma. We've still got a lot of stuff. We've still got Sith Eternal Emperor. So I think we just get through these last battles clean without losing a lot of banners, and we should be in good shape. Probably have to face that Executor when we get to the back wall. Let's just go ahead, soup him up, and do another sweep. Just do as much damage as we can. Don't really care to try to optimize the stacks. All right, brute out. Let's do this. Kill the Geo Brute Alpha. And now we just got the B1. Pull in an assist. It's a lot of attacks. Put an alt on him. Look how much damage we're going to... Oh, same damage as everything else. Never mind. Yeah, try to get rid of that stun, Junior. Got nothing. All right. You want to get stunned again? I think that would be appropriate. Good. Done. Dust our hands for that wall. Then we've got the Sith Eternal Emperor. Take him in against this team. Now that team's not going to beat C, right? We don't have enough relics damage, no B1. We can link Grievous and just kill everything with C. Am I missing something? What mods do you have in SLKR? Speed. So my SLKR is actually modded to go fast. It makes it easier if you're doing heroic Sith raid and stuff like that solo. The speed build works a little better. There's certain circumstances where if you end up in a mirror match with another SLKR, like in territory wars and stuff like that, having more speed helps. I end up putting him on defense a lot in territory wars, so I like the faster version of him for defense. That's just me. All right. I don't see any comments about the Sith Eternal Emperor yet, so I think we'll just take that in. Maybe we'll take in one tank just to buy us some time. Just to make sure they can't get through to us before we get the ult. Seems fine. I guess we'll link Droideka and Grievous. They shouldn't be taunting going in, right? Okay. Link Grievous and Droideka. Put it on auto, come back later. All right, here we go. Okay, doing our thing. Get back a little protection. Don't need it that badly, but it's fine. It's going to be fine. Go right into the ult. Take them out. All right. 67 banners. As good as can be expected. All right, and over here we've got things and stuff, and feel like Mon Mothma probably does pretty well here. Has some resurrects if we need them. Buy us some time. Plenty of options to recover. Let's see. It is a Relic 8 Boba. And we do have that Enfys nest in there. That nest is kind of a pain in my butt. Should be able to kill her, but it's not ideal. Let's do Geos instead. Then we could just kill her with the spy, and I don't think there's enough area effect damage to be a threat. Whistling birds, I'd be afraid, but Gear 12, not so scary, I don't think, on that Mando. Alright, let's just get in there. Let's try it right away. Not enough. Okay. Get over here on Queel. Take him out first. Okay. Lots of stuff. Oof. Okay, we'll do this. Get rid of some debuffs. Oh, you want to be immune now, do you? That's convenient for you. Be immune some more. We don't want to hit Nest until we're ready to hit her with the spy. Yeah, we'll just keep whacking on him with the damage immunity. And get back around to spy here. Oh, I guess we could technically go back on him now. He's back in Whistling Bird stance. Spy's not taking any turns, or what am I missing here? Okay, that should be it. We'll get lousy banners, but a win's a win. Not going to be able to recover that much. 60? Yeah, 60. Nest is a timeout risk for Mon Mothma, yeah. Yeah, at Gear 12 it's not that much of a threat, but okay, we've got interesting. We've got a finalizer set up with the Imperial TIE Bomber and nothing really to give target locks. So we should be able to get right to that silencer and just crush the silencer and beat this. We've got Geos with the Malevolence without the normal, usual starting lineup. It's interesting because I feel like if we went in against the if we went in here with our finalizer, I feel like the finalizer crushes both of these. So we're actually going to go in against the Malevolence with our finalizer. Silencer, SF, that, and this. Get rid of buzz droids. And we're just going to kill Sunfac before he even gets to do anything. We should be able to kill Sunfac and still stun the spy. That's the goal of this. That's the goal. So we're just going to go all in on Sunfac. As soon as the battle starts, missile, attack, assist, all of it. Stun, assist, more basic, pass it over, big hit, Sunfac out. Okay. Got my shuttle. Then we're going to take out soldier. We're going to bring... We can stun the spy now, so we're going to bring this in, call and assist, stun the spy. Or just outright kill him, which is also fine by me. Okay, now we've got the big boy in here. Oof. Do this and stun him. Hit him again. Let's take out soldier. Let's get in Plo for the healing. Stun him again. Clear ourselves off and let Plo die. We're getting our damage ramped up pretty well here on the silencer. We'll take an assist. Now we get the cheese. He's got the cheese, boys. Cheese is bad for us. We might lose to the cheese. We might lose to the cheese. The Ches. Alright, let's just kill him now. Yeah. Yep. The cheese got me, guys. The cheese got me. That's alright, though. He'll start his next battle with a Millennium Falcon in play. That's interesting. Interesting. I don't play other people for the cheese. It was good. It was worked out for him pretty well. All right, let's take in this. We'll bring in the cheese ourselves, right? Why not? We could do the rebel fleet up top, though, so we could cheese like this instead. Good enough. Let's get in there and do this. Do you have a sequence when you name your accounts or just what you're feeling? Do I have a sequence where I name my accounts? Not quite sure what you mean by that, but no, I just, there's not like a plan for how I'm going to name my accounts. That does not exist. Let's see. Let's put this over on him. Let's call an assist here. And then get buzz droids on everybody. Stun the silencer. And then just go all in on this silencer. We just got to just do everything we can to take him out now. Spy. Gets the taunt on him. Alright, then he should die very quickly. No. Wow. Tankier than expected. Alright, we're on to our second vulture droid. Put a big hit on the shuttle. That's big enough. Clean up, pick up, put away. Alright, let's take the rebel fleet in against that cheese cleanup here. Let's see what we got for rebels. Oops. Do that. Do this. Do. Battle it up. DL, the new camera makes it look like you've got a bloody lip sometimes. Man. Well, I'm watching myself over on the stream. I can see the live. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like when I turn my head, it's kind of in shadow. And it looks kind of weird. Yeah, I see that too. All right, let's just do this. Ooh, okay, good enough. And then we should be able to mass assist. Still not dead. All right, get these buffs off. What? Oh, come on. Dodge, dodge, more dodge, with a side of dodge and a little bit of dodge. All right, let's see if we can get him poked down here. Target lock so we get some assists. Oof. Man, this Millennium Falcon is being particularly difficult. We're going to get a lot of assists now, though, right? We can put this under stealth and take a bunch of assists. Okay, come on, guys. All right, 50 banners. Full clear, was it? And I think just the drop battle on the ship. Yeah, just one drop battle on a ship. Fairly clean. He had a couple ugly banner wins, but opponent got his work cut out for him. And he's got an Executor to deal with on defense. So we'll see how that all shakes out. All right, the first rule of Fight Club is, I don't know what you're talking about. No idea on Fight Club. Think the old camera looked better, to be honest. Might just be some settings that need to be changed. Yeah, I'll change some settings. We'll try to get it so that it doesn't look like I got punched in the face. We'll get that worked on for next time. All right, y'all. 1698 is still a solid score with the drop. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's good enough. It's good enough that if he drops a battle somewhere, he'll be in trouble. But he's got 3 Galactic Legends all on offense. So he'll be able to sort through my hardest teams with his Galactic Legends. And I don't know that we're in, let's say, good enough shape to hold too much on defense. I did leave a surprise for him in the back here. A little baby Skywalker back here. So we put the Skywalker back here with the clones. You guys know I keep these clones on offense all the time, but I was looking for one more good defensive team. Couldn't figure out what to use, and at the end of the day, I thought, well, we'll just put this little Skywalker back here. He's a little better now. Let's I can show him. Yeah, we got him to Relic 7. We put 2 of his Zetas on, the ones that I think are relevant for him working with the 501st. We'll put him with the 501st for a little while. I don't really feel like I have a Jedi team where I need to stick him in right away. Maybe he'll go with Kenobi once we get Kenobi, but for now, we're going to put him with the 501st. I modded him for all kinds of defense. He's got 125,000 protection with 70% armor. Almost 70% armor. So he should be pretty difficult to knock down in in that team. Protection main stats everywhere. I did put speed on the arrow Could maybe put crit avoidance on that just to make him even tougher. But we went with a super tank build, not an offense build. Probably use him on defense a lot in Grand Arena, just like I did right there. See what we can get out of it. All right. Nice. Mr. Rice's reference to Fight Club was about the bloody lip. That's funny. Alrighty, guys. Well, hey, I'm going to cash in the stream there, take off, and go partake of some birthday cake. So I appreciate all you guys for watching, hanging out with me. Had a lot of fun today. Always have a lot of fun with you guys. So like, subscribe if you haven't done that stuff already. Join us over on the Discord. It's a fantastic community. Can't say enough good things about it. And hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching. We will see you all in the next Holocron.